Those who say that we're in a time when there are no heroes, they just don't know where to look. The sloping hills of Arlington National Cemetery, with its row upon row of simple white markers bearing crosses or stars of David, they add up to only a tiny fraction of the price that has been paid for our freedom. We must realize that no arsenal or no weapon in the arsenals of the world is so formidable as the will and moral courage of free men and women.
What's up, guys? Boy Benny. A little throwback video here from when President Trump was president at Arlington National Cemetery, honoring families of the fallen at the Tomb of the Unknown Soldier. Oh wait, I'm just getting a bulletin right now. This is actually a video of President Trump hours ago at Arlington National Cemetery, honoring these families who Democrats wish to forget about, like hope that you don't recognize, acknowledge, or ever learn about. These are the families of service members who died when Joe Biden ordered them to their deaths in the suicidal Afghanistan surrender to the Taliban. President Trump was at Arlington National Cemetery honoring the 13 fallen service members like you would assume a president would. Here's President Trump comforting the families and laying flowers at the tombstones of 13 Americans who should never have been in a position to be killed in a terrorist attack when America surrendered Afghanistan to terrorists. President Trump was there behaving like an actual president. Joe Biden was nowhere to be found. He's on vacation. Kamala Harris is hiding under a rock. Nobody even knows where Kamala Harris is. Nobody has any clue. This is the 3-year anniversary of the 13 service members killed in Afghanistan. Donald Trump was there comforting the families. Biden was nowhere to be found. He's on the second week of vacation. These photos are absolutely heart-wrenching here. President Trump laying flowers there at one of the graves of the service members. You can see also, interestingly, Tulsi Gabbard, who's rumored to be endorsing President Trump. Here, other Republican members of Congress. President Trump was the only person running for president right now that actually attended when this horrific event happened. And this is shocking. I had to be reminded. This is what Kamala Harris sounded like.
What's your response to reports of Americans? Hold on. Slow down, everybody. I want to talk about two things. First, Afghanistan.
She laughed. She's chuckling when 13 service members got killed in not disastrous, suicidal. They should have never been killed. These people should have, these families should have never had to suffer the unspeakable horrors of what occurred that day. This was all because of the Biden administration wanting to get a political win so they could start a new war in Ukraine. They needed to make sure that they were ready to open up a brand new front and a brand new war so that their military consultant friends could get rich. It's a matter of fact. Where's Kamala? Exactly. Here's what Joe Biden is. Okay. Here's what Donald Trump is. Okay. Got it. Where's Kamala? By the way, none of those two are surprising. None of those two images are surprising. President Trump honored American heroes, made the ultimate sacrifice at Abbey Gate in Afghanistan. It's just, got to tell you, some people ask me if I ever ascribe, if I ever would like to seek political office. And I can tell you right now with a stone face, no, I do not. Mainly because of situations like this. I'm not a particularly emotional guy. You won't ever catch me crying, right, on a live stream or anything like that. But this would be very hard for me. This would be tough for me to deal with. Not that I wouldn't do it, right, or couldn't do it, but man, could you the emotional toll of comforting families and even 3 years out, 30 years out, the pain's still going to be there. Trump pays tribute to service members killed in Afghanistan pull-up, ISIS attack, while Biden vacations in Delaware. The headlines just write themselves. President Trump here laying a wreath at the Tomb of the Unknown Soldier in honor of those who died. If you've been to Arlington National Cemetery, you know exactly where this is and the incredible solemn significance of this place and this moment. Biden checked his watch during the dignified transfer. He and Kamala skipped the memorial service today. Trump showed up. This is a real president. Amazing. Truly amazing. And people know it. You know, people can see it. This kind of stuff. He's here with the family of Ryan Naus. Okay. And I just want to say his name, right? Say his name. Because to date, Kamala Harris and Joe Biden have never said the names of the fallen soldiers. They've never said the names of the 13 fallen soldiers. This, of course, the anniversary. President Trump, again, acting like a far more of a president than anybody else who allegedly is currently the president of the United States. Trump at Arlington to lay a wreath. 13 service members killed in Afghanistan evacuation. Beautiful images here. Beautiful imagery here. Powerful. I do not know the story of the woman in the wheelchair. I assume, and I've read a number of the stories, somebody who was injured, I think, in the ISIS attack. Somebody who may have been injured in the ISIS attack is the identity of the person in the wheelchair. Democrats know that this is a terrible look for other Democrats. That's why they're saying that Trump is politicizing the death of these. It's not politicizing. Like, if you're their family, if you're the families of the people who died, it's not politicization. It's you want your family members back. It's you want somebody in office who's not going to kill Americans, like Joe Biden did. Trump then went to a Vietnamese restaurant and, held like a miniature rally, but talked about effectively like the country being at war and how dangerous things are. What a powerful image. What a powerful photograph. Gosh, I miss this guy. Bring him back, please. President Trump visits a Vietnamese restaurant. We all fight for you, sir. We need you for the next 4 years. Based. We are the closest to World War III we've ever been, says President Trump. We have a man who just took a vacation in California. And where's he going? Another vacation. That's not the Vietnamese. They're hardworking people. Based. Biden vacation. Kamala, nothing. President Trump honoring 13. Biden has nothing. Look at this. This is the state of the race. There's only one person that's actually running for president. Man. Gold Star father and fallen Marine corporal. Talking to Joe Biden about what time it is. Yeah, it's 2:30, asshole. Remember when they tried to psyop us and say that this didn't exist? They tried to psyop us and say that Joe Biden didn't look at his watch. They tried to tell us he was like praying or looking at prayer beads or something. They tried to tell us that this didn't actually happen. Kamala Harris didn't actually laugh when these men died. They did. They laughed. And they continue to laugh. These are the families. And these are the images of these gracious, honored, fallen who are now with God. There's only one campaign that I wishes for you to remember them. The official Trump War Room, posting their names and their images. May they forever be honored and forever rest in peace and commit their souls to heaven. This is the 3rd anniversary of the botched Afghanistan withdrawal, says President Trump. Most embarrassing moment in history. 13 dead American soldiers. American military, billions of dollars of equipment left behind. You don't take our soldiers out first. You take them out last when all else is successfully done. Russia invaded Ukraine. Israel attacked. USA became the laughingstock of the world. Fake news media remains silent to protect the worst administration in the history of the country. But we can fix it. We can fix it. Your vote can actually count this election cycle. Make it count. Here's a powerful ad that was just released on the passing memorial of one of the darkest days in American military history. Still pulls the heartstrings. Watch this, man. It's hard to watch.
I'm Jim McCollum. I'm the father of Marine Lance Corporal Riley James McCollum, and I'm here to speak for him.
My name's Alicia Lopez.
I'm Herman Lopez, and we're the parents of our son, Hunter Lopez, a U.S. Marine stationed in Camp Pendleton, San Diego, California, who passed away on August 26, 2021 in Kabul, Afghanistan.
My name is Abby Sanchez, and I am the voice for my brother, Corporal Humberto Sanchez.
My name is Coro Briseno, and I am Corporal Humberto Sanchez's mother.
My name is Stephen Nakui. I'm here for my son, Kareem Nakui. I'm here today to give my son a voice.
My name is Cheryl Jules. I am Sergeant Nicole G's aunt. She was a U.S. Marine that was killed in the Kabul, Afghanistan withdrawal.
My name's Christy Shamblin, and I'm here for Sergeant Nicole G, United States Marine, who was killed in the Afghanistan exit.
My name's Kelly Barnett. I'm here to give a voice to my son, my best friend, Staff Sergeant Taylor Hoover.
And my name's Darren Hoover, and I'm here to give voice as well for our son, Staff Sergeant Taylor Hoover.
When we started hearing that the Taliban was moving in, that there wasn't more military being deployed, and that they had decided that the Taliban was our security, that was when I became terrified. They were just kind of left there, hung out to dry.
Breaking news for you from Afghanistan, where there are significant casualties, including some Americans from a suicide attack outside the country.
And heard about it. Instantly had that just chill go through me. And I started sending messages.
I'm talking to people, I'm calling his girlfriend, I'm saying, have you heard from him? I'm calling his sisters, have you heard from him? You know, we're texting, we're saying, please, just send us a text, just whatever. Just let us know that you're okay.
When all the explosions went off, I had messaged her and I said, hey, you know, I know you can't say anything, but, you know, just an emoji, just a bubble.
And then 3:30 in the morning that night, I got the knock on the door. You know, there's no other reason 2 Marines are standing on your door.
Right away, they told you, we have news about your son, and he just passed away. I just start screaming, I throw myself on the floor.
I pull up the street and I see a white van. And once I saw them, I knew. It's surreal. Seeing all those flag-draped coffins in the back of a C-17 is something you'll never forget. And it really drives home that, you know, these young men and women gave the ultimate sacrifice. They had all the families within this large room. The president showed up and that was, it wasn't what I was expecting.
You know, this guy's sitting across from me on that tarmac, and he keeps looking at his watch.
Biden did not want to be there. I don't know what he wanted to do, but he did not want to be there. He looked at his watch multiple times. I saw it 3 times.
He didn't say anything about Riley. And to this day, he has yet to say those 13 kids' names.
And that makes me so upset because those kids were serving their country. Those kids, they were giving their life for this country. And I always said they were thinking that their commander-in-chief was gonna have their back because they were fighting for this country, and that didn't happen.
The administration, the White House, our president has never once mentioned their names, not one of them.
Honestly, I don't feel like Joe Biden cared.
He just had no empathy for us at all.
I do think incompetence played a huge factor in what happened. Bad decision, bad leadership, and it all starts at the top.
Joe Biden should not be leading this country.
There was no point in making that hard deadline August 31st. It was 100% a political stunt.
He let my son down. He let the 13 down. He let the 45 wounded down. He let those 174 civilians down. He let our country down. And then what it hurts the most is that they could be here.
We fully understand we can't bring back our kids, but there are thousands and thousands more out there that are going to come home the same way if something doesn't change. We're the United States of America. We can do better by our men and women that are risking their lives for this country. We can do better for them than that.
To this day, Joe Biden and Kamala Harris have never mentioned these fallen soldiers' names. President Trump will never forget them.